Yo, yo, yo. Hey, this is for my kinfolk. 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 First of all, I wanna thank the guy above by teaching me what's right and showing me much love. Thanking all the people that pushing me ahead. Now I know in due time be breaking off bread. Living life in life terms, gotta do. Cause things in the past might come back and hunt you. The way you started out, the way you fought about. Avoided all the haters cause you took a different route. You suffered from the loss, you ate from the pain. With all the death, you kept your step and yet you still remain. So let's smoke, sit back, and do a toast. Not much family, but you know to me it's King Flow. Yo, this is for my kinfolk. This is for my kinfolk. This is for my kinfolk. This is for my kinfolk.
Break it down, y'all. Yo. For so many reasons. You understand me? But anyway, you know what I'm talking about. Let me start the show off by thanking my higher power. To one, I wish to call my God, you know what I'm saying? And I advise you to do the same, you know what I'm talking about? Because it's within yourself, you know what I'm talking about? So give yourself power. But what's going on, good people? How y'all doing out there? Blessings, I hope. You know what I'm saying? It is a blessed day today, my favorite day. You know what I'm saying? Nothing like a Monday. You know what I'm saying? When shit starts, you know. It's the only reason why I love Monday, because that's when everything get to rolling back again. You know what I'm saying? Money get to flowing and shit. People get to moving and things like that. But anyway, let me get some birthday shots up out of the way, you know. Only got a couple of people on my birthday slot, you know what I'm saying? I ain't got too many friends, but you know, I'm thankful for the ones that I do have, you know. So T Baby Tart, you know what I'm saying? Happy birthday to you, Queen, with many more to come, you know what I'm saying? Keep doing what you keep doing, you're gonna keep getting what you keep getting. Good thoughts, food for thought. And then we got another one of my little sis, you know what I'm saying? Diana Marshall, you know what I'm saying? Deanna Marshall, man, happy birthday to you, Queen. You know, enjoy yourself. This your day. You know what I'm talking about? And many more to come. But what's going on, people? I had a topic up there too. Well, I put it on the beginning. But I was like, yeah. Let me put it back up there. You know, it wasn't nothing big for me. It was real simple. You know, it was just to be a better person. You know, I remember, I just started thinking that way, like, what? I don't know. I guess going to get about 10 years. Every New Year's used to come around and shit. I used to have a prediction of what I was going to do, how I was going to be, you know, like I was going to quit smoking. I was going to quit drinking and shit like that. Stop doing shit like that. But you know what I'm saying? Well, now I just brought it all down to, you know what I'm saying, just to be a better person. Every year, every day. Every chance I get, you know what I'm saying, just to be a better person. You know, it don't hurt to just to be a better person. And you get your blessings that way. You know what I'm saying? And you know, it really took some really digging deep down inside myself to know where I want to go and where I want to be. You know what I'm saying? How I want to feel about things. You know what I'm saying? By just being a better person. You know what I'm saying? Growing up, I know we didn't grow up in the best of places and shit like that. We all went through a lot of things in our family, you know what I'm saying, out on the streets and everything. And that's the mentality we be having nowadays, to where we can't be communicated with. You know what I'm saying? We get mad, easy, confrontational and things like that, full of hate and jealousy and shit like that. But I just had a thought to myself just to be a better person. You know what I'm saying? I didn't really never look down on a person and nothing like that. You know, if anything, I try to bring a person up, you know what I'm saying, give 'em some information or some suggestions or something like that. It's up to that person to make the decision and things like that. But I never really, you know what I'm saying, got down on nobody and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So being a better person, I could say, you know, I always been alright, you know. I ain't gonna say better, but I've been alright, you know what I'm saying, with myself. But man, I just came to the conclusion, man, all I had to do was just be a better person to get the things that I want, to be around the people that, you know what I'm saying, that I'm gonna enjoy and to have the things that I have, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't nothing big about what I did or nothing like that. I just want to change in my life on being a better person. You know, I ain't set no goal far as like I said, I'm gonna start smoking or whatever. The things that I did, I sacrificed. You know what I'm saying? Cause the thing that I sacrificed was things that I love doing. You know, I wanted to be around the action all the time. So, in order to be around the action, you know what I'm saying, it's a lot of shit take place in the daytime, but you know what I'm saying? I like to stay up all night, stay out all night, you know what I'm saying, with friends, drinking, smoking, and things like that. But I've been doing it for a long time, and you know, I came to the conclusion that man, I could be doing something else. You know, I'm doing the same thing every day, and I'm getting the same feeling, the same high, the same drunkenness, and everything like that. But I ain't added nothing new to my life. You know, I wanted to, I wanted more out of life. You know, I was that guy that looked at the Cosby Show and all that shit, wanted our family to be number one and perfect and all that thing. But you know, in reality, you know what I'm saying? Life is what you make of it. You know what I'm saying? It's how you live your life is what your outcome gonna be. You know, if you surround yourself around negativity, people, places, and things that's negative, you know what I'm saying? That's the way a person usually turn out. Today, I try to break the chains to everything that I do. You know what I'm saying? Those sacrifices I don't took looks at, you know what I'm saying? And came to a realization that they weren't good for me no way. You know, I was wasting time. I was missing out on opportunities and things, you know what I'm saying? Just as well as important people that I should have been around a long time ago. But you know what I'm saying? I choose to hang somewhere else. You know, when I could have been around somebody that was on a platform with an opportunity to lift me up or whatever and shit, man. I don't been through, man. Man, I don't been through it, man, for real. And right now, you know, I got a welding certificate. You know what I'm talking about? Forklift license, heavy equipment license. Like I say, I don't put down carpet. You know what I'm saying? Work clerical. You know what I'm saying? Food preparation. You know, all different type of things. But I still choose, you know what I'm saying, to go out in the streets and to be around shit that didn't even really concern me. You know what I'm saying? It was the peer pressure. You know? I want to look good in other people's eyes and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Even if had to put my life on the line by riding out in another neighborhood doing some stupid shit, getting into it or whatever, going and rob some, knowing that my life was in danger too. Not only putting another person's life in danger, but those are things I thought about. You know what I'm saying? And I guess the older you get, the wiser you get, but you come to a conclusion that, man, life is precious and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? We think about how we gonna die. You know, is we gonna die in a painful way? Is we gonna die in our sleep? Cancer or whatever. Getting it back. You know, you think about those things the older that you get. You know, the older you get, the wiser you get about things. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you leave out the house and you look at the sky and be like, damn, it's beautiful and shit. I never even saw the sky like this and shit like that. You begin to think about life, you know. It's just like when you look at your kids and your grandkids or whatever and shit like that. You know, it's a purpose of you living, you know. But you know, it's a lot of obstacles that don't get in our way. It's only because of our thinking and shit like that. You know, when we try to outthink shit, we wind up underthinking and all that shit, getting ourselves in trouble and motherfucking financial situations and things like that. Man, when all we have to do is just be that little better. It only take a a little bit. They say you take one step to the man, to your higher power, whoever your higher power is, your higher power gonna take 2 steps to you. You know what I'm saying? And that's gonna be something that you're gonna dwell on, you know what I'm saying? As in, you know what I'm saying, act on all the time, think about all the time, get thought to all the time. And all your actions gonna roll with that, you know what I'm saying? And it's all in being a better person. You know, it's easy for us to go out, probably to hurt somebody, to talk about somebody and shit like that. But you know what I'm saying? We don't really get no satisfaction out of that shit. Cause we real people at the end of the motherfucking day. You know, when we talk about people and hurt people and shit like that, we whip our kids and shit like that. We feel sad and shit. You know, after we whip their ass, we be want to take them shopping and shit and buy them what they want, give them money and shit. Cause we already know. You know what I'm saying? It's a process and shit. And don't nobody think alike. Sometimes people make mistakes. You know, mistakes are made to be corrected. You know what I'm saying? Shit ain't really over with. You know, if we ain't get our education back then and we ain't had no schooling and shit, don't ever think your life over, man. It's a motherfucking plan for you. You know, you still can be great. Some of the best, richest people in the world can't count and read and shit. You know what I'm saying? It's a purpose for everybody, man. That's all we have to do. Just apply ourselves and just be a better person. You don't have to set no standard, no one particular goal or nothing like that for the whole year, nothing like that around uh fucking New Year's or nothing. New Year's ain't even our New Year's really. You know what I'm saying? Cause life goes on and on and on and on. You know what I'm saying? And when you're gone, everything in your life, your memory and all that, you know what I'm saying? You might have your spirit. You know what I'm talking about? But you know what I'm saying? Everything's be over. You got one life to live, you know what I'm saying? And it's a plan for you on this earth. So man, I advise you just to be a better person. It ain't gotta be nothing in particular that once you gotta sacrifice for, nothing like that. Just be a better person. You know what I'm saying? And the rest will follow. You know what I'm talking about? And you know, I mean, that's the way I feel today. You know, and I love being on that cloud, you know what I'm saying, that make you feel good about yourself to where, you know what I'm saying, you can handle stressful shit, you know what I'm saying? And it ain't gonna bother you, it ain't gonna get you down, it ain't gonna make you go into a nervous breakdown. It's something that you can handle, you can get past and put behind you and continue to live your life, you know what I'm saying, to the fullest, the way that you planned and shit, you know? And it's just all about being a better person, man. And words have power. Like I say, I keep saying that, and I keep telling the people that when you do negative things, you know, you take blessings away from yourself. When you think negatively, you take blessings from yourself just by thinking negative. You know, it ain't all about doing and saying and shit like that. If your thought process is negative, you taking blessings away from yourself. You know what I'm talking about? Like they say, man, it be a present at everybody's house. Sometimes we just don't be there. You feel me? The lights on, but ain't nobody there. You know, we not thinking, you know what I'm saying? We think we just secluded. Let's put it like that. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes we really need to think out the box and just get past things that we don't experiment and became experiencing. You know what I'm saying? We don't have the hardship out of life. You know, it's time for easy shit for us. You know, it's time for shit to get easier for us, y'all. You know, we are some beautiful people, man. We are some beautiful people. The world know that. You know what I'm saying? Whoever looking out for us, whoever God that we picked or whatever and stuff like that. Even if we had different gods, you know what I'm saying? They looks out for the colored people. You know what I'm saying? We beautiful in our own little way. I know we are. I just hate to see the same shit, you know, on different days. When we know different, we recognize different. It shouldn't have to take nothing for another nationality to come out with something different in order for us to like when we have our own style. You know what I'm saying? We gotta wait on them clothing brand people to come out with their shit in order for us to like it. You know what I'm talking about? We can do this shit ourselves. We have our own taste. You know what I'm saying? I would love to see some bright, you know what I'm saying, dark-skinned, business-minded people, you know what I'm saying, doing things. You know, I see more educated people and more people on platform and shit. I won't feel too bad about my damn self at times. And I know other people won't either. You know, just the feeling knowing that you can make it and that you can achieve it and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Should give a person power and stuff. Shouldn't hold a person back from nothing that they want in life. You know? Any one of us can get that better looking car, that better outfit. You know what I'm saying? We can get that better looking house or whatever and shit. And all we have to do is just focus on it. And it'll come right to us. Because that's how much power we got. They say we even got power that we can move shit without even touching it. You know, if we believe, you know, that's how much connected to the earth we are. You know. But why can it be so much negative when we so much positive? You know what I'm saying? We mix with the space. We mix with the earth. You know, the sun loves us. You know what I'm saying? Everything on earth loves us. But we just don't love ourselves. You know, being a better person consists on being, you know what I'm saying, a better person to others as well. You know what I'm saying? Like I said about that thought process, man, ain't nobody better than nobody. Everybody might as well just throw their hands in the air. You know what I'm saying? And surrender. You know what I'm saying? Surrender. Give all that bad shit up. You know what I'm saying? Give up all that hate and jealousy, all the envy, and all that remorse and things like that that we have amongst each other. Because we've been through it already, man. Let's have fun. You know, we could show out and look good in our own way. We don't have to do it to put nobody down or try to please nobody. You know, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. You can't make a person like what you got on, like what you say, like, you know what I'm saying, a person to laugh and shit. But at the end of the day, that person gonna have their own thought process. And they might just think you probably just made a damn fool out of yourself. Or maybe just thinking that you're trying too hard to be, you know what I'm saying, a different person or something like that. Somebody that you're not. You know, it just don't hurt to be a better person in whatever you do. And I guarantee you, 100%, 101%, that your higher power will shine that light on you and a change will come to your life. Things will get better. You'll be able to recognize that light at the end of the tunnel. And all you have to do is keep straight. There's plenty doors, opportunity, people, places. There's plenty things out there that's already set for you to do. But all we got to do is take that step. And them 2 steps going to come back to us. You know, all the things that they said, all the suggestions, all the how can I say what they is? All the phrases and things like that, man, don't be taken in consideration. We really got to listen to the things that we heard from back in the days and things like that. Things like a closed mouth don't get fed, you know, which is true. We got to ask for what we want today. There's a lot of things out here that intimidate people, you know what I'm saying, to saying what they feel, what they want. Even in companionship. We are stand up upright, independent, and fearless type people. But we rather hide ourselves and portray somebody else, or something that we not, and neglect ourselves in the process. And the same shit that we do, it be the same shit that get us in trouble. And then we turn around and we keep doing it and things like that. Some of us see it from outside looking in, being a different person, and still take that road. Monkey see, monkey do type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Knowing that it ain't gonna work. Knowing the consequences that is gonna come behind it. But we take a chance on taking the easy way out because we don't want to work for what we want. We don't want to bring really ourselves out. Because it's really something about ourselves. When everybody start acting they self and being they self, they'll see more out of themselves. See, right now, our kids and most of us my age, younger, and even younger than that, you know what I'm saying? We so glorified with what's going on TV right now. You know, we like the fancy cars. We like the big guns. We like the alcohol and the drugs. We like the girls. But we've been doing it for a long time. When is we going to change the occupation? When is we going to put that to the side, you know what I'm saying, as a hobby or something that you just do so often, not a relationship, you know what I'm saying, because two people work together, but all that other shit, and focus on something real, something that's going to be consecutive, as in bringing props of some type of, how can I say, some type of wealth, generational wealth, some type of, you know what I'm saying, to the household. And we still go out here every day and meet up at each other's house like we in a big ass college campus, going from room to room, getting fucked up, drunk, or nothing like that, staying in the same neighborhood. You know what I'm talking about? And that's what I've been through it. I've been through it and I got tired of it. So, man, I had to be a better person. I had to know that I was getting older. I had to know one day that I was going to be an overseer, that somebody was going to kind of ask me a question that's younger than me, maybe even my own kid or somebody like that. And I had to be there and I had to have them answers for them. I can't get them answers if I'm still out on the streets doing the same shit over and over and over. I can never be taught nothing different to even teach my kid but the shit that I know in the streets. I had to elevate my mind just in case some shit happened. You know, it's been floods, mudslides, all type of shit going on around the world. I had thoughts that I had to be better than the situation. All situations that I come across. You know, today I do what I gotta do and not what I want to do. You know, I would have been on early, but you know what I mean? I've been cleaning my pool out for like 3 days. I put the top on there, but shit, it don't rain like I don't know what down here in Las Vegas, and all the water that's laid on top of the cover and sitting on top of my water. So I had to figure out a way, how was I gonna get all this motherfucking water? I'm talking about gallons. And I bought a 16-gallon wet vac. I don't suck that shit out that pool over 100 times, I believe, and dumped it within these 3 days. I could have paid for the job, but that shit probably would have cost about $300-400. But I had to take the situation in my own hands. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta do shit that you can't afford yourself. Even if you don't know how to do it, do some homework on it or whatever and shit. You know, I not only, you know what I'm saying, getting together a nonprofit, but I have a family. You know what I'm saying? And when I'm not doing shit at home, I give y'all the rest of my time. I give y'all my thoughts, and my energy goes right here in the house. You know what I'm saying? You know, uh, I practice being that person every day. You know, as far as the landscaping, if I had to get on the roof, I get on the roof, windows, or whatever I had to do. You know what I'm saying? I'm the type to get out and wash all the cars, keep all the cars clean, the front looking all right and shit like that. Manly type of shit. You know what I'm saying about? You know, I can go out and be pussyfooting, standing on the corner, slick beefing, big teeth and talking shit and all this or whatever this and all that type of shit. But no, I'm doing it today. You know, I got motherfucking shorties looking up to me that depend on me. You know what I'm saying? That honor me, that love me. You know, I'm like a motherfucking lifeline to them. You know, I can't be outside bullshitting. And plus, I'm getting older. I can't be out shooting a breeze and shit all the time with the guys, going to every fucking nightclub 2 and 3 times a week out of a week. That's too much time for me to be wasting. You know, I put that shit together and right, it's verses. You know, what the shit you're gonna benefit from and what the shit you're gonna lose from. You want something that's gonna take from you, or you want something that's gonna build, that you can build with. You know what I'm saying? You know, a lot of people talk about losses and taking losses, but they put themselves in a predicament of wanting the fancy shit and the material things. Those are losses. You know, you open yourself up for losses. You know, when all we gotta do is just be that better person. You know, all that shit that people getting killed over, hurt over in the hospital for is for free. You can get it for free just by being a better person. You know, positive shit come to positive people. I keep telling you. We shouldn't have to work hard. We shouldn't have to have bruises, bullet holes, stab wounds. You know what I'm talking about? Broken bones or whatever and shit. To achieve the shit that we see on TV and all this type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? If I had the space and had shit in order and things like that, whatever I motherfucking put my mind to in that thought process, I can get. I can buy a fucking helicopter right now and don't know how to even drive the motherfucker. Because I put my mind to it. You know what I'm saying? And when we put our mind to shit, it ain't no stopping us. So if we're going to put our mind to something, be a better person with it. Don't use it for hate. Don't use it for hurt. You know what I'm saying? Not even humor. Showing off in front of people, putting down people and things like that. Use it for the good and watch what you get back in return. What you put in is what you get back. In such a way. We don't see it too many times for to be illiterate or dumb to the fact. We don't see it happen to the best of people. You know what I'm saying? We don't see the best of things and we don't see the worst of things. So who can we be fooling besides ourselves? You know what I'm saying? On being ignorant to the fact, or some see but don't see, and some hear but don't hear. Ignoring the situation of what we got to do. Turning your head when you see something being done, whatever. Hey, we better than that, man. Hey, we everything. We real kings and queens. We God within ourselves, people. You know what I'm saying? And if I walked around calling you God, would you act like it? Or would it go in one end out the other, and that's what you think of yourself? It's just a question. How highly do you think of yourself? Do you think of yourself to be just a better person? Because I'm going to let you know right now, the rest will follow. And that's the good shit. That's the happiness. You know what I'm saying? People come with that too, people. Good people come with that as well. You know, but it's up to the individual, you know what I'm saying? In order to get what they looking for. But be careful what you ask for, though, because you might just get it. Because, you know, God do grant people wishes. You know what I'm saying? And it all starts with a thought process. You know, it ain't even got to come out your mouth or your actions for it to happen to you. All you got to do is think about it. You know what I'm saying? It ain't even just getting a breath. You know, this consists of you. When words have power and they come out that tongue and out that mouth, it have power over others. But that thought process is you. And which way you want to go with it. You can go negative with it or you can go positive with it. But the outcome gonna add up. Negative plus negative. Positive plus positive. You know what I'm saying? Negative and positive don't turn out right. You can't do both. It's either bad or good. It's either good or evil. Right or wrong. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no in between in nothing that you do. You know, I've been talking about giving up the podcast and things like that because, you know, I wanted to do a little focus on the things that I been working on. And as far as getting the kids together and doing things with the kids, going places on outings, you know, having us little formal dinners and things like that, conversating. And just, man, trying to elevate them, you know, best way I can. You know, give them an opportunity, you know what I'm saying, to get their point across, to imagine, to have a vision, you know what I'm saying, put them in control. You know, and if I can, make it work for them, you know, best way I can. Something that'll help them down the line, give them a different outlook on life, different aspect of things and shit like that. Cause you know, life ain't just a struggle and shit. We ain't got to struggle. We only struggle because we put ourselves in that position. We brainwash ourselves with those words because we keep on reciting them. What happened if you get to talking about money all the time? Won't that pop up? What happened when you get to talking about a person all the time? Won't they pop up? The same as job and opportunities. Shit pops up. That's how powerful words is. Out of the air. You know what I'm saying? You keep looking down. You usually don't find that, but you find something sometimes. You might walk up and see some money blowing. But you can see that looking up. You know what I'm saying? Because we know the color. We've been around it so long that we can be looking up and money blow past us. And we see the little green. We know what flavor green. We know what color green. They got some green that look like money and shit be balled up. You probably chase it and be like, damn. It be the same color and shit like that. But we know how money look. But while we looking down, ain't nothing down there. We need to stop looking down, people. Looking down on ourselves when we got more to offer. You know what I'm saying? Much more to offer than what we think on the real. Now they don't cut the snaps out for the people, you know what I'm saying? That post been riding on the train, that post been getting off at the next stop, you know what I'm saying? Because, things ain't here forever. They momentarily, you know what I'm saying? It's like an extra boost, an extra kick, or something like that to get you on your feet to where you can move around and eat, have the energy to move, you know what I'm saying? To take care of your business as far as energy and nutrients or whatever the body needs. We supposed to take over after that. Once we get our energy, we supposed to be able to move around. The same thing, you know what I'm saying, back in the days. Couldn't nobody move unless they had their little drug up in them. And then they can get around real good. They had an S on their chest and everything. But we was depending on something, right? We was depending on something in order to wake us up. And I hate to think of myself like that. That's why, another reason why I'm out on my own and whatever and shit. Me and my wife and the kid against the world. Because we've been comfortable. We've been comfortable before, and we've been comfortable a long time. Letting people feed us what they want to feed us. Letting people keep us secluded, hid it out. Let people hold us back from opportunities, education, knowledge, wisdom, understanding, all that. By keeping us in the hood. Don't want us to evolve, don't want us to ascend, don't want us to get smarter, don't want us to have nice positions for work, to bring home nice money, you know what I'm saying, for our families. Want to keep us still. Like a noisy kid, like giving a noisy kid an ice cream, sitting him down on the couch. We've been pacified for a long time to where now they want to take it back. Give you something to take it back. They gave people food stamps, SNAP, and everything. But now the program is terminated. Well, it expired. But you don't hear nobody talking about feeding nobody again. You know what I'm saying? They ain't talking about revising it. They ain't talking about, restarting the program or nothing like that. It's going to be a whole lot of hungry people out here. Not only that, provided for families that had difficulties getting food and stuff for their people, for their kids and things like that, but for the organizations that give food out to those people for their families and their kids and everything. Time's about to get a little harder for us. Especially the people with no education. They can't go out and fill out an application. Especially the people that have no skills, no job training, and nothing like that, not even being a janitor. A lot of people grew up and never picked up a broom in their own house. That couldn't even get paid to be a maid. We don't forget about the kids. Well, some of us. Hey, Tiff, what's going on? Peter Paul, I know you're on. This show a topic about, just being a better person, y'all. Just be better in whatever you do. Try to change your frame, you know what I'm saying, your personality or something like that for the better. Matter of fact, be yourself. You know what I'm talking about? Because I know everybody grew up with compassion, love, good grace, sensitivity, and all that. Everybody got that up in them. Why should we be mad at each other? Why should we get down on each other? Why do we wish each other down? You know what I'm saying? When we can reverse it and wish love. That make our surroundings better. That make us can depend on each other and shit like that. Whenever we going through something, whenever we down or something. Why we shouldn't want that for ourselves and others? Everybody got a heart. And you know what I'm saying? It's not hard to even express. Somebody that's doing dumb shit, saying dumb shit, keeping up dumb shit, know what they doing. Everybody know what they doing. We might as well just go on and put shit on the table. Shit that we don't been through already. We know when somebody acting a fool, when somebody mad at somebody, all this shit is for no reason. No reason at all. We're in the same area. Our motherfucking area should be harmony and love. We ain't got shit to fight over. Shit. Especially not each other. Because everything is happening to everybody. That's our color. We all in the same boat. We held each other back and everything, man. Well, we need to start pushing some of us forward. Even if you ain't willing to take the step, push another motherfucker forward. Give him an opportunity, her an opportunity to get up there and pull somebody who want to make the trip too. We don't pull them back down. All the people that's doing something, shed a little light on the situation. Get your blessings from that. Let that reflect on you. Helping somebody that's doing something, even if you're not going to make the step with them to do it. Push them instead of pull them. Because we don't been through the negativity all our life. We don't been down so much to ain't no place to go but up, y'all. It's double ups for me. Well, first I'm gonna climb this ladder chain, and when my time comes, man, I'm up there. It's up there. I don't been down too much. I don't even want to be buried. You understand me? I've been down. I've been down and out. Down in luck. Man, that bird ain't for me right now. Cause it's up there. For real. Extensions, it's up there. It's on some growth today. It's on conversation. It's on getting past things, We ain't got to help people physically. You can help them mentally. People come over here, you ain't going to let them bring you to no fight, and then they take off running on you and shit cause you helping, and they leave you to fight. No, this ain't that. You do what you can do. You know what I'm saying? Don't ask too much out of nobody, man. Let's get food for thought right, man. Let's help somebody. Let's help ourselves. Just by communication, y'all. Ain't no motherfucking asking nobody for nothing. You know, conversation is good enough. And whatever you get in return, man, we're going to let the man upstairs, your higher power, deal with that. Because he do work through people. And some people like to shed a light on other people. If it ain't information, they getting them something. You know what I'm saying? They donate something to them. But be that person that, you know what I'm saying, that's eligible for to get shit like that. Because ain't nobody going to want to get nobody that's negative nothing. Ain't nobody going to want to be around nobody that's negative and stuff like that, man. It's heading to something different right now. You know, all the bullshit and all that plan and all that, it was cool. But it's good versus evil now. It's either you're going to be good or you're going to be bad. You got to decide the side you're going to pick. You know what I'm saying? Can't nobody fault you for your decision. You know? That's between you and your higher power. You know what I'm saying? The thing that gives you strength. You know what I'm saying? But we old enough to know that everything negative is negative. Everything that's negative is things that make us uneasy, things that we don't like. So why should we still go there? You know, we know this already. We smart people, you forgot. Like I say, I call everybody king and queen. You can't do shit to prove me wrong. You know what I'm saying? That's the way I think of you, though. You know? You are a very powerful person. I can love the shit out of everybody that hate me. And you know what? It ain't a damn thing they can do to change that. They can't change that. They powerless over my thought process, over what I can do, or who I can be. That person. It's simple, man. It's a simple process for a complicated person. Life is an experiment. Some experiments don't work. Some experiments expire early. It's like a product going down a conveyor belt. And whatever product is not made right, got a dysfunction or something like that, the machine gets rid of it. Because it ain't going to work. It's not going to be accepted by anyone or nothing like that. It's the same thing, man. It takes self to self-destruct. You know? Let's live today. Let's live in harmony today. Let's love one another. Let's work with one another. Let's embrace one another. Let's build with one another. You know what I'm saying? Like the little sayings I say, man, I listen to them. I think about them. And the one I got in my mind right now is the best is yet to come. The best is us. Everybody else don't express themselves around the world. It's time for us to step up to the plate now. Like I said, I want to see the first black man Cadillac made, Benz made. I want to see the first man black architecture create a building. Man, I just want to see the styles. You know, I want to see the thought process. I want to see the images that's up inside other people. I want to be a part of the visions that other people that want to do things, you know what I'm saying, in the future, in the mid future, you know. I want to be involved with some shit that my people do. Some shit that my people created. You know, we very stylish people. I don't give us salt or pepper when it comes to season. It's like Mike Larry season salt. It's like all the seasons in one when it comes to us. We them people. You know, far as fashion designers, we come up with some cold shit. So I know we'll come up with the coldest car, the coldest boat, the coldest architecture to make the coldest houses. You understand me? We haven't had a chance to do things like that. We haven't been we haven't had a chance to be representatives of big corporations, CEOs and presidents and stuff like that. You know, we never had that chance. All what we was looked at for is to fight for somebody as a tool. You know, we've been fighting for our life, all our life. And we've been fighting for other people's lives all our life. And we still ain't got the satisfaction that we're supposed to have as in being one of the first of God's greatest creations. With the willpower to think about what we do before we do it. You know? We connected, y'all. So let's stop hiding our gifts. Let's stop hiding our passions. Let's stop hiding our love. You know what I'm saying? Amongst each other and shit, and start sharing. Share some thoughts. Share some dreams. Share some visions. You can do all that. Especially on Food for Thought. Like myself, I share some of my experiences or things that I've been through, known as testimonies to other people, because the things I say maybe could save somebody else's life. You know, maybe a kid growing up, maybe, you know, adult my age or somebody older than me, you know. It takes the individual to take it how they gonna take it and do it what they gonna do with it, you know. And I advise you to just do your best and be a better person. That's it, man. Just be a better person. I just want to thank y'all. It was just a little commentary I was just thinking about, but I want to thank everybody that joined it in and everything, and listened in. You know, I got much love for you, you know what I'm saying? To do what you got to do and not what you want to do. Handle the shit that's in your way. If you got to do it with the iron fist, do what you got to do. If you got to make sacrifices and cut some shit out that you're doing, that you really ain't getting the benefit of the doubt, you know, put it to the side for a minute. Get on top of your business, you know what I'm saying? It'll be a time where you can go get it off the shelf again and chill out with it, do it right or whatever you're going to do with it. It ain't what you do, it's how you do it. And when you do it, just do it in moderation. That's about it. But in the meantime, between time, just focus on being a better person. And I guarantee you, everything gonna work out all right. And like I say, thanks for joining in. You know what I'm saying? Make sure we take care of them elders out there. You know, we losing them quick. you know, embrace them, talk to them. You know what I'm saying? Take them out to eat or something. Do something nice, you know. We don't know how long, you know what I'm saying, our elders and other elders gonna be here, you know what I'm saying, with us to share those laughs, to share those smiles and hugs and everything, to share the history, the testimonies, suggestions, and, you know, and things with us, you know. And then we wind up saying, man, we shoulda, coulda, woulda, and we would have hugged and all that said. We can, you know, we can do it now. We can do it today. You know, they got plenty love for us, and you know what I'm saying, they ain't got no problem taking time out of whatever they doing to get us information on living in this big world right here. Whatever we need, they there for us. So let's be there for them. And to our kids, man, let's teach them well. Let's give them a vision. Let's let them have an imagination to think on their own. But most of all, we got to trust them. We got to support them. You know what I'm saying? We got to let them follow their dreams. We can't let them give up and go to the streets and get the shit off the streets and think that they can live for the rest of their life with it. You know? You got to let them know to have knowledge and education. Because without that, man, you end up doing the same shit. Different day. Not knowing how to do nothing new. Not knowing about nothing new. Growing up not used to having their own, but being comfortable with not having shit. We got to get them experiences into life. You know what I'm saying? We got to let them see different, you know, horizons and stuff. We got to let them see different people doing different things, occupational things and stuff. We got to let them think by themselves. We got to give them that imagination. We got to let them come up with something on their own and support them for it. We got to trust them for it. And we got to love them for it. We got to tell them we love them every day. You know, when we tend to hear shit and good shit about ourselves and how we are and how a person feel about us, that make us feel good in such a way. It's called a natural high. And it feels good every rip, never the same. Just like the shit that we do, expecting different results. Let's love ourselves today too, people. To be aware is to be alive. We know what's wrong and we know what's right. You know, but we still focus on doing the wrong thing just to incite a crowd, just because we got the attention, the laughs, the devotion, dedication, or whatever and shit like that. But at the end of the day, it leaves. It's just there temporarily for a minute, not knowing that the thought process in another different person is different than yours. They ain't gonna think like you all the time. They ain't gonna accept things like you all the time. They ain't gonna commend things that you saying all that shit all the time, especially your actions, because they different from you. And you gotta know that. So if you're gonna do something, be that better person. Make a person want to be like that. Make a person want to have them ways. Make a person want to have you living real free in their head doing something good, making them a better person to thank you at the end. Be that person. Let's form some unity. And may the few righteous be many righteous, you know what I'm saying? All the time. I got much love for everybody. And I want y'all to continue, you know what I'm saying, to have a blessed week. You know, today is a beautiful day. It's Monday, known as my favorite day. And once you get past Monday, the rest of the week, it's no problem. That's what you got to know. Take care of what you got to take care of first, and the rest of the shit going to be easy. Real talk, food for thought.
Since the beat still going, rock lit, I'm blowing dollar checks, I'm coming all the time, I'm scoring. Laid back compatible, switching up my audibles, not in front of clown niggas like it's full lateral. Some stuck with me, but the other ones left. Those was the low life, the other ones just. Long live my hood, yes I came from that place, from the old special stone, we call it double A. You might see me on the tube, you might see me on the street, but I made it in the lab, making beat, I beat the blocks, I beat the rocks, I beat the cash, I beat that ass, I beat the finish, got you lacking in the past. I did the dash, I did it by myself, I did the product, and I didn't need no help. I did the ups, I beat the down, I beat the roads, heading to a new town. The shit got